Concept presents Yoruba Cultural Exchange Festival, an abode of cultural preservation where different people of walks of life come together yearly to embrace and open up on a channel of development which is highly educative and business-oriented and promotes cultural entertainment as an avenue of appreciating the core values of moral ethics in our society.
Art means spontaneous flow of powerful feelings from human beings. Without art, there's no life. When you talk about the aesthetics, the beauty of human creation, that is art. When you talk about the didactic, which is the moral heart of the gesture whereby we relate with ourselves, it's about art. Then when you talk about the therapeutic, which is the healing of human feelings through the visual art, dramatic art, it's about life. So art generally is something that we wake up with and we sleep with every day. And even if you look at the creation of the whole world, the God itself is artistic. That's how I could describe art. The concept and the content of the cultural festival, we call it promoting global peace through cultural exchange and tourism. The whole world is in a chaos now. A lot of people don't want to travel. Even when you travel, you feel unsafe. Even to relate with people in the aircraft, you don't know. Some people will travel all over the world, they will not say a word to the person sitting beside them. So how can we contribute to making sure that this life is beautiful? And that is the content we're trying to promote the global peace through cultural exchange and tourism. A lot of people don't plan for vacation. That's something in Africa that we don't do. So we need to plan for vacation. How can we enjoy our vacation rather than only for sightseeing alone? That you just go somewhere in the city, you don't even explore the city, you don't know the city. But when you come for our event, it's going to be a whole week run of event. You arrive the city of Chicago. The first 2-3 days will get you to know the city of Chicago. Move around, get to know the museum, get to know the science museum, get to know some sightseeing places that you will never forget. Improving on our cultural heritage or improving on our personal perspective of even looking at culture in our day-to-day life, it starts from our brain. Identity. Identity is number one. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as an African? Or do you see yourself as an European? Or you see yourself as an African American? So the way you see yourself as somebody who is in this world to impact knowledge and to have a kind of traces that even when you leave this world, somebody will say one or two things about you. You don't need to condemn any other people's cultural heritage or the way they are, but promote yours positively. When you promote your cultural values and heritage positively, that is when people will open up to want to know more about you. I mean, you can see the way I dress. That's the way I dress all my life. It doesn't mean that if I see somebody bringing a cloth from other continent, I cannot wear it. And that is the cultural exchange we're talking about. I will embrace yours, then you embrace mine. So that is just about it. So I will encourage our people not to be talking down on the heritage God has given them. And either we like it or not, the whole world is looking back to Africa. What they have taken away from Africa, they are returning them, both psychologically, physically, socially. Everything, they are returning them back because they know it doesn't belong to them. This is where it's going to perform what God has ordained it to perform. And that is it. So let us try to reorientate ourselves and work on our cultural rejuvenation. And let people know that what God has given us, the way God has created us, is always the best.